when I was young, I never read books for pleasure. It took me a really long time to come around to the idea of even being a reader. And one of the things that Book Ups does is just makes books pleasurable for kids. And to me, that's maybe one of the most important things that you can do for a young person.
The National Book Foundation started Book Up in 2007 as an intervention. We believe everyone, regardless of who they are or where they live, is entitled to experience the benefits and joys of reading.
We read books, some famous books that we haven't read before, and we get to analyze and play games based on the book.
In Book Up, kids get to choose and keep the books they read. We hire acclaimed local authors to lead reading groups designed to deepen the students' engagement with books. Book Up is a national program serving over 420 students annually, and our Book Up faculty is so key to that success.
If you teach at Book Up, you know that kids are really excited about books. I've never seen kids as excited as the way that they are when we come in with all the books and they realize that they get to keep them. It's unparalleled. It's an amazing thing.
This is often our students' first opportunity to build libraries for themselves and their families. And since its inception, Book Up has provided its students over 25,000 books free of charge. We also take them on field trips to local libraries and bookstores and give them money to spend on books of their choosing.
My favorite part of Book Up is field trips. Just to see the kids genuinely excited and see them outside of a school setting but still engaged in literature, it's a really fantastic time for me.
I actually do want to be an author when I grow up, and Book Up sort of fits in with it because it actually gives me ideas on how to be a good author.
If you have a bad day and you come to Book Up and you finish it off on a good note. So you're always optimistic when you're in Book Up.
But a book could actually bring you and tell you things that you never knew about yourself.
Kids need to see themselves as protagonists. They will always need that, and they haven't always had that opportunity. And I think you can see that a lot of them are used to not seeing themselves as protagonists. So when we're working in schools of color, schools with a lot of kids of color, there's a certain shock, to seeing when we bring in books where there are black and brown faces, within the books that truly represent who they are.
Book Up continues to empower the most vulnerable and underserved populations in the country.
You got feedback, would love to have this more, should have been every day. Can we do this throughout the school year? We want to be able to bring this to more sites.
When an organization is nationally recognized as the National Book Foundation, really understands the need for GLBTQ youth, that's a sea change. It's really important. It's going to speak to all these LGBTQ youth who really feel like they don't have to live in isolation. There's a community out there looking out for them.
We want to make Book Up available for every state, for every school, for every student. Donate now and help the National Book Foundation create a new generation of lifelong, impassioned readers all across the country.
The best thing that they say to me in Book Up is, "What are we reading next?"